that's the time I go. What am I looking for? Oh, play. That's all I need to do. Yeah. But the grandson and I have been having a wonderful time the past week or so, playing on the family realm. Of course, seems like every time I first log in, and I think it's a realms issue, it crashes. So we'll see. We'll see if it crashes. And then I have to log back in. So I don't know. Seismic Bee, hey, I got another bee cousin coming in. Howdy, how are you? And welcome in. I was watching another stream. In fact, I think it was Mickey's stream this morning. I was watching that, and she had someone come in with the B in their name, which was pretty cool. Anyway, what I was working on earlier, as I was setting up a separate room for a brewing station. I put up the stripped oak logs and put the shelves in front and added a few things in the shelf slots. Made myself an infinite water source here. And now I have to learn how to make them. Most of the ones that I have gotten so far are from another raid farm. Yep, I made another one. Polly says he's happy to have been here that long. That's the 10 months that he's been here, which is the length of time I've been streaming. And Sky says she's doing well, about to start bedtime battles. Oh, stall tactic number 1 has already been engaged. Needs a snack. I need a drink, Mom. Mom, I gotta go to the bathroom. Mom, I can't get to sleep. Mom, so-and-so's kicking me. My sister and I used to share a bed my entire childhood, and my brothers often shared beds with each other too. So, yeah, I know how that goes. And let's see, Seismic, of course, said hi, and all the other highs back and forth. And Seismic says, currently in the hospital waiting on... What? Now, are you the one giving birth, or is the lady giving birth? I don't know your situation, or if you're male or female. But congratulations. Hey, Moa, welcome in. Good to see you. How was you had a stream this morning, right? Or not? I get so... I've been so busy lately with playing with the grandson that, we've been playing as much as 13 more hours a day. And it's like, my missus is, okay, that's good. And I think I've only been here on the family realm on stream once before, and I think that was just kind of a brief tour fairly early on. The family realm has been active only since the middle of March. Usually the family realm usually starts on January 1st, but son-in-law got kind of behind things this year, and the grandson had to say, hey, Dad, when are we getting the family realm? And so we got it. But as you could see, I've dug out. This was originally just one of the villager buildings. It started as that, and from the other side I dug down and around and into and just kind of did my own thing in here, and it just kind of grows as I grow. And even just yesterday I started changing out the chest, putting them in depth-wise instead of this way, but I think from here over I'll leave them as they are. So I think that'll, at least for... A second here. That brick is in the wrong direction. I know who to blame for that. Somebody's been in here. Gary, welcome in. Gary resubscribed for 10 months too. Thank you, Gary. Gosh, it's hard to believe going on a year already. really is. And let's see. Mo says, congratulations, Seismic. Hope it all goes well and everyone's healthy. Amen to that. Yeah. Moa said, no stream today. Was watching Mickey's, though. Okay, maybe that probably is. I mean, half the time I have 2 or 3 streams open. And this morning, one, I was kind of taking care of some of my personal business here at my desk, for one, which I'm always doing, seems anyway. But there was a new streamer that... Who was it that raided into him? Just yesterday or the day before? And his name is Krusty Ducky 1, the numeral 1, not spelled out. And he has just 51 followers at the moment, or at least... I hate that lighting glitch. I hate it. Well, we'll wait and see if maybe with the next sleep time if it goes away. But part of what I wanted to do today on here, because we've been doing so much stuff, I'm doing a lot on here. I haven't even had time to go over to Stony Peaks or Sakura because we've been here together. And but I made, like I mentioned, that I made another raid tower here on this world. And I haven't put in the storage system yet, which I don't know if I want to do that on stream, but I need to gather and put together my project boxes for that. And I only have a couple. We haven't even fought the dragon yet. I mean, again, March, April, May. This world isn't even 3 months old. The grandson is the one who went out to the end. He bridged all the way out to the end islands and did end raiding and brought back wings and brought back shulker shells. We haven't made a shulker farm yet. We intend to at some point. Let's see, what else? We've done a lot. Gosh, this week it's been so busy. Well, let's take a quick flight over. We'll see how this raid farm turned out. Yep, through the trees. There it is, right there. We fly over here. We have a whole lot of icy territory over here. And the grandson also has a marshmallow thing, the happy guest. But yeah, we cleared out this. I should say, for the most part, I cleared this out. I actually did. We have the guys, same exact build as I have on Sakura, which is the Silent Whisperer tutorial. And I do intend to build the same glass upward water elevator so that the XP comes up to the main level. Now on here there are actually, see, there's myself, the 2 grandchildren, and my daughter who play on here. So it's just 4 of us because the son-in-law is just too busy with work stuff. He doesn't play right now and hasn't for probably a couple years. This is where, of course, we turn it on for the upper part, which gets that going. And I've stored the bottles up here. So we've made great progress in just 2.5 months. The first few days I was on, I did exploring so that I could find a base, and this one came out pretty nice. I'll take you over if I can remember how to get there and if I have enough rockets and don't kill myself. If I can find it. The grandson's, let's see, it's 700, 850. He built already a mob farm and a creeper farm. I think that was his, is it negative? Oh, I'm probably going to get lost. I think it is this way more, 700 this way, or 850 this way. We'll see it when it shows up in the sky. Hey Ajax, welcome in. There's the creeper farm there, straight ahead of me. And there's his mob farm. So he's done a lot of this stuff. And there's his base. We'll take you down and show you his base. I hope he doesn't object. He might have actually been here on stream with me, but he has a party to go to with his dad and sister. Whoops. How does he get down here? I don't want to blow things up. I know he gets creepers over here. Where's his entrance? Did he change it? Where'd the kid put his entrance? I'm lost. I thought that was the entrance. Maybe not. Maybe the entrance is over here. But this looks down into his base. He wanted all the banners at first to put on one wall. Oh, here's the entrance. There we go. I'll get lost in here. He has several little rooms. It goes down, then it goes up. Yeah. And let's see what's he got here. He has his end portal. Stairwell goes down to something. A lower level. I don't think he's put anything in here yet. Oh, he's starting his farms. He's starting farms down here. Kind of in a aquarium-y outlook. He wanted to go this direction but ended up hitting the ocean. Look at that. That kind of is actually cool. You know, you look out through the glass and you can see a snow-covered mountain and the ocean. Pretty cool. Then we have nothing else there. Okay, is this how I got in here? I think, yeah, then I went up the stairs and he had nothing there yet. Okay, so we're good. I'm not totally lost yet. Follower goal. Someone just followed. Welcome in. Feel Inspector 96. Feet Inspector 96. I read that wrong. Welcome in. E.G. Lives, welcome in. Jen, welcome in. Showing off. Oh, I'm not gonna do. He has a launcher here. It spits out TNT and launches you, what do you say, 300 sub-blocks height? And I haven't given any shout-outs yet. I don't know if my mod's here yet or not. Well, there's all of his armor. Okay, how do I get in here? I always have trouble finding... Oh, I didn't show everything. I guess he's got furnace stuff that he's doing there, smelting. I did show that. Oh, maybe he's got... No, I didn't show this. This is his storage. It's the same view, but I guess it's two different floors, two different levels. There's his bedroom. Okay. What else do you have? I guess that's it. This is the main room now. I always struggle finding the way out of here, and I don't know why. Oh, that's right, because you have to go down before you can go up. That's right. That's right. Old bee brain. Let's see. Okay, so this is the grandson's base. Now, the granddaughter hasn't played much on here yet, and neither has my daughter. And so they don't really have bases selected. They were at my base. I'm going the right direction. Am I facing the right direction? I do believe so. Let's do a lighty glitch. Let's see. Well, if I kind of head towards 0, 0, we have the portals in, and they're all linked good for the nether. What the heck is up here? Someone's been up here and placed. Okay. Sun's going down. I don't like this. Okay, let's head back this way. I'm probably still going the wrong way. Yep, I am. I'm known for my wrong way Corriganish behavior. Okay, this is the village where grandson first settled. It has a a trail ruins in it that has not been dug out yet. We intend to do that at some point. I will come in here, place my bed so that I have it daylight. And then I'll head back out. Now if I can find the right direction. It's a pretty big village, and it can be seen from the spawn mountain, unless this is the second one. There actually are kind of two. But this is his former village. Spawn, I believe, is up there on that mountain, right up there, or hill. It's not really a mountain, it's a hill. And you can see two villages from the spawn. It's really a pretty good seed. But over the course of this past week, we've done a lot. We went to a woodland mansion. It's not where I want to get out of here at. Okay, he told me. I get lost in this little village. The granddaughter's going to take over this village, I think, since grandson moved over to that other location. Okay, so if that's spawn, my base should be that way. This way, I think. There is a path, so I could walk. Because before we got the wings, there's an azalea tree. So no, this is not the way. This is not the way. It's a baby. Okay. He had to lead me out of here this morning earlier too. We played for a few hours this morning. Where is it? Is it there? Is that it? Is that the place? Oh, but I will find it. I am bound and determined. There's that, so it's got to be more this way. Of course, if I flew, I'd probably find it easier. He does have a portal here, but I don't have any gold on me, and I don't think there's any around here. Yeah, this is a thing. The bee is always lost. Always, always, always. Taylor, welcome back. Good to see you again. I know what I'm looking for. There's a specific... There. Yep, that's what I'm looking for. Here. Yep, I found it. I think I found it. Yep, I found it. But yes, to get from there to my base, I dug, well, I pathed, I should say, a path between the two locations. This was before wings. And I also, up here where these signs are, went to the left up the hill, which goes to spawn through the trees, through the forest, and through a tunnel, I think, up there somehow. I got up there. I forget now. It's been a while. I don't usually go. None of us really use spawn anymore unless we've died without our beds or having set a respawn location. And yeah, we had a little swimming that we had to do here too. Trunga says, good day. Scheduled power outage today, but good to see you and your family realm. Scheduled power outage? They have those things? Well, I guess we get those on occasion out here too for certain reasons. But usually it's if the power company's doing maintenance or there's a high fire risk and it's really windy. That's when we'll get the scheduled power outages. The latter, though, is more metal statistic. Hello, how are you? I usually have a boat here, or usually do have boats here when I take foot, because that's my base. Oh, I only have 3 rockets left. Ooh. But I made my Iron Farm Villager Trading Hall, and this past week I got all the villagers discounted. We'll take a cart. I had to transport villagers from one location to the other to get started. Oops. And I've AFK'd here quite a few times, so we do have a fair amount of iron. And a bunch of blocks there as well. We have everybody we need. Well, okay. I'm sorry, I laugh at myself a lot. Have to. But I have my guy here. He can't go anywhere except in circles. But he was the guy that I used to, I put up a dirt path all the way around and got them all. And then we have one for the villagers here. We have 2 guys in here. We have one here, one upstairs, and one there. These are more the farmer, fisherman, shepherd guys, 'cause we didn't really need those over there and then have to pack all the goods over there to tend to them. And yeah, I don't know if that lighting issue is going to go away on its own. It doesn't seem like it is. And I really don't want to log out of the game, log out of Minecraft entirely, because the last time I tried that, it really didn't work. I throw all the eggs out. This is my pet chicken, McNugget. He lives indoors because I get a lot of foxes, and I think the foxes will kill him. Yeah, but that's McNugget. So, grandson and I also went out and raided a woodland mansion, which, frankly, I was a little bit disappointed. It was... I truly think it was my first previously unexplored woodland mansion. And it really didn't seem to be all that difficult. Hi, Jen. Did I say hi to you? I can't remember. I'm so bad. Let me get a couple of the things that I'm forgetting about here. Let's see, who was in first? Sky was. Okay, let me write these down so I don't forget who I still need to do. My mods aren't here yet. Okay, so we'll do one for... Okay, we did Sky. We get Moa. We will need to get... let's see... Taylor, you're not back to streaming yet, are you? But I may give you a shout out anyway. A-R-D-I-R. And I think that's it. If I missed anyone, let me know. Only streamed 3 or 4 times over a year ago. Are you planning on getting back? Because I do remember watching you. Oh, I know what I was doing. I was also sidetracked again, as usual. Anyway, the grandson and I, that was one of the things we did. No, you weren't rubbish. I mean, I can't remember a year ago, but if you were rubbish, I'm sure I would never have gone back, and I'm sure I went at least 2 or 3 times. At least. At least. Let's see. We also... Oops. What the heck? That was weird. We also... Notice we're in netherite armor and netherite gear. Because we've done our portals in the nether, we've been able to get enough netherite to do that, and grandson did a lot of it and brought me back some of the ancient debris. But we also did a trial chamber. He had never done one either, and I had done one only with Ajax and just a wee little bit on Stony Peaks. I had done one by myself on my own. And we had a lot of fun with that. We did a lot of using the ominous potions, and I'm feeling a whole lot more comfortable. I just can't control my controller. Yeah, in them. And there were 2 of us, and did I die in there? I don't think I died in the trial chamber. I think he did once, and I can't remember what it was that caused the death. Seems like it might have been a falling, but he's got feather falling on netherite gear, so I don't know. I died yesterday off that, well, trying to land on the scaffold at the raid farm. I had, he gave me some of the rockets. I don't remember if, yeah, the Flight Duration 2 ones. And they have just a little more power, and I had missed the landing on the platform, so I thought I'd go around again, hit a rocket, came back, and tried to stick the scaffold landing, and fell straight down instead, and went splat. Everything dropped, but I ran back from here. Because that's another thing I have previously done, is made a pathway and a large tunnel going over the mountain to the raid farm, before it was a raid farm, when it was still Pillager Outpost. But now I need to get all the supplies put together to build the... what am I saying? I know what it is. The words will come to me. Honest, they will. Taylor says, "Are you thinking of the right person?" Of course I am. What do you mean you thought nobody watched? I may have lurked. I may not have said anything. Because I do that a lot. I am the queen of lurking. Maybe that's because I follow too many people. But then, if I didn't follow too many people, I wouldn't know what everybody's doing out in the world of Minecraft. Yep, lighting glitch is not going to go away. I don't like that. So, we will see if we can get it to go away. Yeah, I know I gotta go through that whole thing. Then I gotta come down here and click it again, go back in, do all the fun stuff. Hey, Jack says, I can be in voice chat with Bee and she'll lurk. That's probably true. Actually, I think I have joined voice chat even when I'm not playing at times, so is that lurking? But Ajax doesn't stream, so he should. We'll get back here to the HUD. Okay, fingers crossed, prayers lifted. Let's get the lighting glitch done and gone. Come on, load. What else did grandson and I do? I built the raid farm. I totally revamped my storage room. I built the little thing over there. We did the, yay, pretty blue sky again. Yay. We did a lot this last week. What else did we do? Did we do anything else? Well, earlier today we were at that other village, the one I went through where I got lost, and went around and lit it up because granddaughter is not old enough to be on Twitch or anything yet, but the grandson, of course, is. But she is probably going to take over that village as her base because it is closer to where grandson and I are basing. And there's things that she still relies on us for assistance. Okay, so I put underground lighting. Was it here? I think it was here. I think I want to put another one here. Where did I? Oh, I do have some on me. Okay. Can refill that. So that's one. Of course, I'll probably never remember that that's where it is. But I have more torches. So then I think I'll just put another one over here. And I think that should be good enough for in here. And I can probably even take that out. I'll probably hang lanterns in here just because I can. Because it's a decorative feature as well. But yeah, I'm happy with how my little workbench came out. And I can get 3 more of those. I can make all kinds of potions. Those things. We got a bunch. Got invisibility there. We have the potions of weakness, which I used on the villagers there. These I get from the raid farm. The potions of swiftness. Fantastic Sherlock Fox is coming in. He's been a moderator for 6 months. Celebrating that anniversary, and thank you. And since you're here, since my mod is here, I'm going to put him to work if he can. If not, I still need to give a shout out to Moa. And Taylor says he's only streamed a few times about a year ago, and I know he's been absent for a while, and he explained that I think in last week's stream. He doesn't need to explain it again, but I hope he's doing much better. And I would still give him a shout out because we've got to encourage our bedrockers, our streamers, even if they're not bedrockers, to get them back to streaming. Where'd that egg go? I'm just going to throw that one out the door. It'll be gone. So, what I need to get started here. Some supplies are in very short supply since this world is only, what did I say, March, April, May, not even 3 months old yet. And thank you, Fox, for doing that. I appreciate it. I have a feeling I'm going to be losing my train of thought a lot today. Okay, so we got light lit up down there, so that's done. Okay. Put away the goods that I don't need on me. See, that's diorite, can go up there. Okay, chess. It's kind of a dim spot here, or a dim spot here. Maybe at some point I'll light that up too, but I have lighting. Oh, do I have more lanterns? No, I'd have to go over to the villager and get them. I was going to say I could go ahead and put a couple lanterns in down there too for the aesthetics, but I'll skip it. But we came back with a lot of stuff from the trial chamber. So what is it? We did the trial chamber. We did the woodland mansion. We haven't done any withers yet. We haven't done the dragon, because we're trying to wait until school was out and all this early summer issues were done so that all 4 of us could be on at the same time to fight the dragon. But we're starting to get anxious for that. B's not thinking. Oh, one thing I do want before I forget, I'll get out my rocket box. And let's see, is this these rockets? Yes. I usually only keep about a half a stack on me at a time. But that's my rocket supply. But the grandson has a full shulker of them, so I'm not too worried about it. We pretty much share a lot of stuff. It's like when the granddaughter and my daughter came on a couple days ago, when they did have time to play. They still hadn't geared up, so I said, come on over. In fact, did she come get? No, she hasn't come and gotten her infinity bow and the Aqua Affinity book that I promised her. So those are my daughters. The others are just stuff to be made. I think that still means a shout out can count. Ajax says, can't be too long till they're out of school. Well, they are out of school, but there's some other activities. Daughter, being a teacher, had some training classes that she herself had to take for her teacher whatever business. And the grandson has Boy Scouts meetings and such on Tuesdays. And they're also getting ready, the daughter and grandson are getting ready to go on a Boy Scout sailing trip. And they leave for that on a week from tomorrow on Friday, and then won't be home until the 20th. So I'll have time during that week to do other stuff. But right now, during summer especially, this is probably where I'll be spending a good portion of my time, is here on the family realm. But that doesn't mean I want to neglect Stony Peaks or Sakura's Mystery. But earlier today too, one of the things I was doing was chopping wood. Seems like the bee is always chopping wood, because I need to do the sorter system, like I have it over on Sakura's Mystery, that Nope put in, I went through, and I may have told this last week because I was talking about doing it. I went through with graph paper, layer by layer, and wrote in the footprint of every block and its respective layer of where it goes. So I don't know if I have everything, but I need to start putting that together. And one of the things that I needed, because there's double chests, maybe I didn't count them up right. So for each layer. Yes, I did. It's something like 28 double chests, so that's 56 chests that I need just for the storage collection. Then I need 38 hoppers, so that's another 38 chests. So that is, let's see, 94 chests alone. So I think I needed a bit of wood. Yeah, it took me hours and hours and hours to write it all out, but that's just kind of my brain and how it works. And so we need all the double chests, we need the hoppers, we need the solid blocks, we need some target blocks, redstone torches, glass, netherrack, packed ice. I have that because we're so close to the ice over there. I actually went and got some of that when I was messing around at the raid farm. Need redstone comparators. I think I can probably make those. Stairs. Honey blocks. Oh, I need to start harvesting the honey. The wax things, I guess. Or no, it's bottles of honey, isn't it, that you'll use to make the honey blocks. Glass panes. I don't have any. Oh, I have villagers, so I can do that. Water sources, buttons, redstone repeaters, redstone dust, some item frames, droppers, a couple droppers, and an observer. So I think I can probably pretty much pull a lot of that together. Ajax says bamboo farm. For what? I should make a bamboo farm? Pray tell why? Ajax is the smart one that knows redstone and all that good stuff. I don't know how to make a bamboo farm, although I could probably sort of semi-wing it. I know you need pistons and redstone and probably observers and levers and glass. 3 bottles of honey for a honey block. Okay, yeah, I couldn't remember how many. I have 1 bee nest. And I put all my bottles. I should do that now while I'm thinking of it. Put all my bottles down here. So that means I will need, let's see, how many honey blocks did I say I needed? 4. So 3 fours, that's 12. Where did I put the bottles? Here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Nope, that's 14. I'd go too fast. Okay, those can go there. These can go back in the book, or back in the shelf. Stay there. Metal says bamboo farm redstone is simple with a burnout torch. Yeah, people use that language, and I don't even know what a burnout torch means. Triggering the pistons, eliminate the observers. Ajax says, we'll have to be a redstone world someday for your farms. That actually might be a good thing, Ajax. You and I, we should probably do a little world, just the two of us or something, and just work on the redstone. You teach me all the things, my mentor. Okay, what did I do with those bottles? And that's what, one? Yep. Okay, we'll start. Oh, I wonder, do I have any? Have I done any of that before? Drops? I don't think I've harvested anything off that bee nest in the past. 2 months, at least 2.5 months it's been there. Most certainly have not. Well, so I don't think there's anything in there. No. Well, it's going to go in here for now. No, it's not going to go in there for now. You know where it's going to go? It's going to go in the project box. Go in this project box. Or do I want to leave those? You know what I have? I could probably do this. Where is the oak? Where's the oak? There's the oak. We will take one of these and put it out here by the nest. And I will keep the bottles in it, and it will be a reminder. Hopefully. Maybe. Yeah. Please stream that if you do. Oh, the redstone stuff? Oh, that ought to be fun. Yeah. Ajax says, oof, Ajax explained redstone to be on stream may be tough. Nah, come on. You're the one that led me through the trial chamber for the first time and through the ancient city for the first time. That's not that rough. Well, redstone, I know it's a different animal, but yeah, that might be tough. Oh, this is my little fishing area. I just kind of fish here, for those that didn't see it. Yeah, I'll just kind of stand up here, take my rod, and fish. And all I keep in here are these items. And a spare rod that has Curse of Vanishing on it. And welcome in, Rods Nash. I think I just read your message. Oh no, I didn't even read your... Did I read your message? Whose messages am I reading? Bamboo farm redstone is simple with the burnout. Okay, it was metal and Ajax. Have to build a bee. Ajax metal. Then again says bamboo growth activates the function of the torch, triggering the pistons. Okay. Jen, please stream. Rod, use the redstone torch burnout clock for bamboo. Yeah, okay. You and metal are on the same wavelength there. Pumpkins and melons. And Ajax Fox says welcome in to Rod and gives him a shout out. And yeah, okay, I think I caught up with the chat. You know, I go back and I rewatch my VODs, and I'm way behind on that because I've been playing too much and haven't done it. I haven't done last Fridays yet. And rewatch them so I can get them on YouTube. And it's interesting because I think I'm going back and catching everything that gets said in chat, and I'm not. So I will apologize to anyone and everyone who's here whose chats maybe I have missed over time and not answered. I guess it's a thing. Okay, chess. How many did I say I needed? Many. And you always need chess, period. That's just all there is to it. So, probably, what did I say, 94 or more? Wait, no, I didn't want stairs. That's what I get for going too fast and not paying attention. Ended up with stairs. Well, jungle stairs. We'll use them somewhere, maybe. Get down there. If nothing else, I can burn them for fuel. Oy. That just means I'm probably going to have to go out and chop down a couple jungle trees again. We'll try this again. Rod saying howdy to everyone. Okay. So 64 and 14 is 78. So we're getting close. Be trying to math on stream. Another 6 inch, 94. It's the exact amount I said I needed. So we'll put, well, I'm not going to put all of them in there because I need 38. Oops. Hoppers. 56 chests. 38 hoppers. Do I have the iron here or do I need to go to the iron farm? Let's see what we can do with this. What do I know? I don't know these recipes by heart. I'm a bedrocker that's always played with the menu book, not menu book, recipe book. What did I say I needed? A 38. Look at that. How did I manage that? It's the exact amount. Might get the supplies made and then I won't be able to go over. Well, I'll have to still dig out I think, unless I do it differently than I did on, or than the guys did on Sakura's Mystery. I've never made on my own I've never done a lot of things. Isn't that the truth? What am I trying to say? The item sorter on my own before, other than very small ones, very tiny, like just two. I did once when what was it, the first year I think that I was playing, I had followed a tutorial by Rogue Fox, putting together a little item sorter, and you could put as many segments as you wanted, and I think I had only done maybe 4, and they were maybe only 3 chests high, but I would definitely have to go back and see that, and it's different than what Nope and Cuban put into the Sakura's Mystery raid farm that I have. Let's see. Next item. I should be checking these off as I do them. That one. Those are the hoppers. Solid blocks. Solid blocks. Could be anything. Do I have anything pretty? Well, for the raid farm, I use these because it was easy to get those from my villagers. But do I want to use those? Well, probably, actually, because, or do I just want to use like smooth stone, or just even plain stone? I don't remember what they used over in andesite. Could do polished andesite. Yeah, I don't think that would look good on that. I think we can use this, right? I don't need a whole stack, but I'm going to take a whole stack. Better have more than not have enough, right? That's 3 of the items down. You have an item sorter on your iron farm, correct? Well, yeah, I guess that's an item sorter, right? I mean, it is, but it isn't. I mean, it's just 3 double chests stacked with hoppers running into them. Oh, am I going out that door? It's this door I wanted to go out. Now I saw, yeah, you can't have my villagers. Neither can you. You get them later, someday. I bought those off the trader. Okay, let's, okay, I need an empty space here. Oops. No! Empty space. Okay, I'll fly over there. Yeah, see here it's just hoppers going straight into the chest. There's no redstone attached to it at all. The only thing I did here was just, you know, spread out the 3 different drop items that we get. That's all. So I don't know that I would call that an item sorter. Trunga says he just built the sorter and autocrafter on that ocean world last night. Were you streaming last night? Don't ask me to remember who I watched last night, who I may have lurked, whose streams I may have lurked in. It's not growing because nobody's over here. Come back here, minecart. Let's go for a ride. I kind of like this. Kind of like having a minecart. Oops, looks like I missed a block up in that tree. I got a floating tree canopy. Oh, trader, what do you have? The less I have to chop, the better. Nope, don't want puffer fish. Gray dye. Green dye. Yeah, I think I still need some of those. I stocked up on some of these things because I'm a hoarder. Okay, everybody turn away. You see nothing. He gave up easy. Anyway, where's that tree? Yeah, there it is up there. This was full of trees. Many of them I had already replanted, and I use it as my tree farm. I don't have like what I have on Sakura here. Probably should have brought the scaffolding out. Am I up high enough? Not quite yet, I don't think. But I went through. Still not. No? Seriously. Thank you. I went through this morning when I was chopping all the wood down, and also designated certain trees to not ever be chopped down, because I think ultimately I want this kind of be a little bit of a park-like setting here, or maybe this is where I'll build a house. I don't know. And get rid of the traditional villager structures, because all these upper ones are empty. Well, it's not all. There's only a couple left. I did take out most of them. There's this one and that one, and there's the original well. It's here. But I liked some of these trees better than others, and I had a mangrove tree here too, and it put some vines, so I left them. I don't think that's, yeah, it's not a mangrove block, that's an oak leaf block. But this was an original tree, and I see it has one leaf block that is not what I want there. So we will take out that leaf block. Does not belong to this tree type. Sky says, you missed the main stall tactic, B. Just one more chapter. I'm a sucker for that one. Just one more chapter? I'm still missing it, I guess. Gotta remember, I'm old. I may not pick up on all the things. This one's not. I added 2 extra logs here because to me, this is the perfect place for a swing. Put a swing there. Well, without the torch, of course. We don't want to burn any little kids' bottoms when they're swinging. But that was an original taller birch. It stays. I don't know if those were original or not, but I put a fence around them so they don't get chopped down either. This one, and then another taller birch over there that get to stay here. Bedtime battles. You listed off all the things. Oh, it's one more. That's right. Yeah, one more chapter. Well, and that tree can come down. That'll replenish some of my jungle supplies. And my pretty little silver bees. Hello, little silver bee. How you doing today? Yeah, I love my little silver bees. Oh, and here too, let me see, where did I put some of them? Because I use the pack, I think it's on my global Minecraft, not just per world. For the totem, when I do use it, that is the pack that Right Cross made, which makes it look like a cross. What did I do with it? Where do I put them? Oh, now don't take this as that meaning that's what they are, but there, my totems of undying. They look like a beautiful shiny gold cross, and that was a pack that Right Cross had made, and he had posted it in his Discord, so it was still accessible after his passing. And back to my list. Back, stay on target. Okay. Speaking of target blocks. I need 8 of them. How do you make target blocks? I know, isn't it something with a hay bale? I don't have any hay bales. I have wheat. Of course, you don't get much wheat when you harvest it. Oh, let's see. How much should I need? I'll take a couple stacks to see. Sorry, you guys get to go hungry today. So if I have hay, well, it has to be actual bales, doesn't it? I should ask Eric. Eric makes targets, right? Where is Eric? So if we do that, will it show a target block? It does. So what do I need? Redstone and hay bales. Okay, so I only need 8 hay bales. Okay, and I have the dust. That's not a problem. Did I run out of what? 7, 8. That was weird. Maybe it was just me. Redstone dust. I don't know how much I need. Okay. Target blocks, where are they? There they are. Right there. All right, we got the target blocks. We're getting the supplies. Bees learning all things. Hay bale and redstone, Ajax says. Fox says, I have to lurk. Okay, feed your son and drive him to Scouts. Very good. All right. Safe travels. Taylor says, the main use of a target block is not being a target. It is to pull adjacent lines of redstone so they connect to it where an ordinary block would not. Someday all of that will sink in, I hope. Rod says, don't let anyone talk you out of the 30 minutes of book reading before bed. Those 2 hours are the most relaxing 5 hours you'll ever spend. 30 minutes book reading that become 5 hours. Man, I don't even read anymore unless it's on the internet, and even then it's only like when I'm doom scrolling and reading comments, and I get so upset at everybody. I'm so bad at that. It's horrible. I am so bad. It just wells up my anger. Probably doesn't do a thing for my blood pressure. Let's see, that was jungle. Goes in there. Guess I should put some of this stuff away. Did I have some of that? Yeah, I did. Oh wait, I'm gonna need some of those, so no, I don't need to put it away. This is villager items. Oops, we'll put we don't need the straw anymore, the hay, the whatever they call it, wheat. I can put well, no, I'll need those too. The dye can go away, be put away, not go away, be put away. See, I like to keep 2 full stacks. It's just my hoarder tendency. I get a little extra for the yellow. I like yellow. Sky says, my Dead Tree Edition reading is usually whatever I'm reading with the kiddo. Dead Tree Edition. That's another phrase I'm not familiar with. I get my chapters in while I'm doing stuff around the house. Gosh. I really wish I wasn't old. I might know some of these things, guys. Oh, okay, I'll leave that one. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Where am I? Okay, I got the target blocks. Check. Redstone torches. Okay, I've made those recently, but do you think I can remember what they are? How to make them? Sticks. No sticks. Sticks? No sticks. And I put the wood away. Where's the wood? Where's the wood? Which is the wood that I want to use? Too bad I can't convert those stairs to sticks. We'll convert the planks to sticks. All the sticks. Look at that, redstone torches right there. I need 9 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 for good measure. So got those. Check. Oh, then the glass. Okay. I don't have any more of my emeralds. However, I have reserved chests. Well, all right, B, what do you want to do? I went diamond mining yesterday. I was cleaning up the tunnels, making sure that the kids did the tunnels correctly, because I'm kind of a fuss budget in certain things. And so I was able to extend so that they're all the same length, which is right around 500 blocks distance for my mining tunnels at this point in time. And I was able to find, how many of those did I find? I think I found about 16 of those. I think I only had somewhere between 1 and 3 of the deep slate diamond ore to start with. And yeah, that was out of, one of those was out of the trial chamber. That was out of the trial chamber, I believe. Yeah, it was. What was I after in here? Glass, emeralds. Although I think there's actually some emeralds over there, because I think the grandson be. The grandson used up all the paper that I had been harvesting sugarcane and making for the okay, I'm going over here for glass. Can I do it? Almost. One of these days. Which villagers have glass? Did I write it down? Well, I may not have put it on their thing, so it means I'll have to look at them. I did not put it on their signs, and I haven't corrected the discounted amounts yet. These rates were the ones prior to discounting them. Do you have glass? No. How about you? But it's not unlocked. Seriously? How close are you? How far does that go? Use up all my emeralds. Now it's unlocked. No, yep, it is. It just doesn't show. It's probably more glass than I needed. It is. I only needed 26, but it's okay because I had absolutely no glass except for the identifier on the item frame at the base. I should just leave that open. Nothing can get in here. Oh, I don't know if I like these level 2 rockets. They go so fast. Some things I think the level 1 rockets are better. Like when I'm trying to fly and land. The Dead Tree Edition was a phrase I picked up from my geeky younger brother. Oh, okay, paper books. Got it. I get my chapters in while I'm doing stuff around the house. Yeah. Glass. We will go ahead. I'll just toss all the glass in there because why not? So I'll probably be dumb and need to break some and use Fortune on it instead of Silk Touch because, yeah, that's a thing. Kind of like, making ender chests and using Fortune. See, now this was something that I realized yesterday. Okay, this upper chest is for the glass when I get glass. And it extends out further on the item frame where the pane glass lays a whole lot flatter. Didn't it used to, did they change that? Here I am changing thoughts all over the place. Did they change that? Didn't it used to just kind of extend like from the side? And hello, Psycho. Welcome in. I'll get the words out yet. This guy says, what do you use level 3 rockets for? Well, these aren't level 3, I don't know, but the grandson likes to make the level 2 flight duration ones. So if I get any rockets from him, they're level 2. And level 3 is, I don't know how many levels there even are. Are those the ones that are used more for fireworks? Distance mostly, Ajax says. Yeah, I don't know. Grandson's been running around here with his Riptide Trident. He loves when it rains because then he can go out with his trident and rip around. There's my silver bees. Oh, and they're ready to harvest again. These things out of my hot bar. We might get those honey blocks before, or a lot faster than I was expecting. So let's see. No, I put those over here, didn't I? Oh, they stack. Okay, well, I'll wait until I have all of them. What did I say I needed? 12? Well, I use up all the bottles. That'll be all of them. Okay, next on the list, the netherrack. Well, that might be really tough. You think I have nether, but wrong chest. Netherrack. I only need 4 pieces. And actually I don't think it'll take 5. But that's if I use the overflow so that I can burn any of the items I don't want, which at the moment, even on Sakura, I'm not using that because I do, like what I did here, I brought this stuff over from the raid farm, and when I have tools like this, I'll take something out and I'll disenchant them so that it gives me XP and I don't have to go to a raid farm or anything. And then I just throw it in the smelter. And it's done. Or just because I'm doing this for fun, I'm keeping 2 full sets, fully healed, and whatever oddball one that's there, of all of the different armors, the different tools. Well, I don't have much other than iron at the moment. And weapons. I got that one today. Zombie was carrying it out here and by the villagers. Silly dude. Flight 3 is great for long distances, not one I use a lot, but Val, GG, and K love them. Now the firework, non-flight, is great as Flight 2 and 3 because it sends the fireworks higher in the sky. Okay. Yeah, Mickey uses a lot of fireworks, I know, for her streams. When people, when they sub? I think is when she sets off the fireworks. Okay, next. We got the netherrack. Did I put it in there though? I think I did, yes. Okay, next on the list. 17 pieces of packed ice. And I'm pretty sure I have the packed ice. Actually, I think I might take extra of that too, because is packed ice the one that if you accidentally put a torch on it, it melts? I don't know. I don't know enough about using the ice. You know, I have played for going on 8 years. You would think I would know some of this stuff. No, I don't. Because I've never used it. I've never bothered. I've explored. I built tiny little houses, quaint little places, little shops on the server. I've done a lot of mining. I've done a lot of tree chopping. I just haven't done a lot of other things. So that's the packed ice. Oh, and then I had in my legend I had to put air block. I can't get an air block. It exists. It just does. Okay, redstone comparators. Okay, now I've made those, but yes, I have to look them up. Okay, they take, oh, I'm glad I got some of that stuff. Okay, so I need to make more torches, redstone torches. I'm writing it down. This is per thing. 3 stone blocks. Could be any blocks, or is it specifically stone? That's the $64 million question. And the nether fluff. That's a word for it. Nether fluff. So I need 10 of all those things. I've got the nether fluff. It's down here. Okay, I moved all this stuff around yesterday Which box did I put it in? Did I put it in the quartz box? No. No. The brick box? No. Oh, look at that. Staring me right in the face. Let's see. Ajax says, no pack ice, okay with light, regular ice melts. Okay, got it. And Rod says, I was teasing Mickey earlier today. I let her know that today is the birthday of my wife's twin sister. Yeah, I was there reading that. And she came back and said, well, if that's her birthday, isn't that also your wife's birthday then? I think that's pretty funny. So let's see, I need 10 of these. So we'll just take 10. You know what, I'm going to put my chest plate in here. It's safe. And let's see, I needed 30 redstone torches. Okay, how did I make those before? I need more sticks, most likely. Oh, get that closed. Go away. Yeah, sticks. So I need 30 sticks and 30 redstone. Oh, wait, you know, did I put redstone over here in blocks? No, I don't want to break the deep slate ones yet, so we'll use up what's over here. Oh, I got extra deep slate over here. I'll probably have to use it anyway. Okay, let's go find my fortune pick. Wait. Oh. Well, I'm sure I'm going to need more redstone for some of this other stuff anyway. I think you can be born a week apart and still be twins. Yeah, I think I've kind of heard some stories about that kind of stuff. Oops. I guess we'll put that in there. Take one of these out of here. Don't need the torches right there. Stop laying eggs, McNugget. Oh, it's raining. Where's my grandson? He's celebrating his grandpa's birthday. His other grandpa. Let's see. Yeah, what's I doing? Okay. Oh, sticks. I need more sticks. Stick. Do I have any? I don't have enough wood on me. Wood. Yeah, we'll use some of the spruce this time. And I should probably put a few things away because I'm running out of room. Those are oak leaves. So they go up there. That's a spruce fence. Don't need that down at the moment. That's an empty bucket. Don't need it down at the moment. Don't need the lanterns. They go up here in the lighting. Yeah. Okay. I needed, for this, 30? I said 30, right? Yeah. Oops, make an extra one. It's okay. For the redstone comparators. Oh, and I needed the stone. Redstone. Oh, I think I need a couple of those. How close am I? Look at that. That's 10. Oh, how many did, wait. Yeah, I only needed 10. That's right. That's why I only took out 10 of the nether fluff. Okay. Gosh, brainless, tell you. 10 comparators, so we got those. Got them. 8 stairs. Have I got stairs? Could use wooden ones. I'm not going to use those wooden ones though. So I want to use these. Yeah, we'll take a few extra. Why not? Can't hurt. See, when Nope did this, I don't think he had any quantities. He just knows how to make these things because he's done them a lot also, just like Ajax. So there was no list, so that's another reason why I kind of had to do this on my own. Okay, so now we're at that honey bottle. It reminds me I need to go out. We'll stop the rain if it's still raining. Go get the bottle. Harvest the honey. Put the bottle back. We're getting there. We're getting there. That doesn't get checked off the list, but it was a good reminder. Okay. Glass panes. So let's see. I had extra glass here. How much glass did I only need really? 26. 1, 2. So technically I could take these. How many glass pane? Wait, how many glass? I might have glass panes up here though. Oh, I do, so I don't have to borrow those. So the glass panes, I need 10 of those also. Yeah, we'll take a few extra just because it's easier. Okay, panes are done. I'm going to have all this stuff done, or all the supplies gathered. Okay, water source, so I need 2 buckets of water, I guess. I'm trying to remember what the water source was. We'll leave that extra one there. I'll just, you know what, I have a water source down here. I don't have to go out and go over to the ocean because I made my water source down here. No. Trying to close that, not empty it. I get, yeah, well, and plus 1 is one I keep on me anyway. 1 and 2. We all have a few of our go-to redstone builds. Yeah, that may be so. Yeah, what else was I looking for? Okay, that's water sources. 2, but I have a question mark because I don't remember what that, because oh, that's right, because the water flows, is it over the ice, I think, something like that. And buttons, my notes that I took say 2+. Okay, do I have any buttons? And if I do, where would they be already? Seems I made some buttons. I don't want to make new buttons. Not there. I don't think I made deep slates. Can't make cobblestone buttons. Andesite buttons? I don't know. Maybe I did not. Maybe I'm thinking of either Stony Peaks or... Yeah, none of those things make buttons. The only other thing makes buttons is wood. No. No. What would I have used? Oh, I used buttons, I think, over at the raid farm. So they probably are wood. They're probably spruce. No, they're not. Oak? Yeah, I guess I can use wood buttons. Guess we'll find out. If I can't, it's easy enough to... Where am I going? It's easy enough to make them. So there's the button. Did I put both? I did. Doofus. There's another egg. Stop laying eggs. I can't eat them. Well, I could if I made pie or cake or something. McNugget. Okay, button. Okay, now the other redstone item, the repeater. I need just one of those. And what is the repeater? Oh, does that take the nether fluff too? See if I can do this faster than chat can tell me. Oh, I'm missing a torch. That's all I need is another redstone torch. That's not so hard. Okay, now I've got my repeater. Okay, in fact, I got two of them. In fact, wouldn't this be funny if I look over here, my utility, and I got the redstone torches. Wonder if I'll need any more of them. Ajax says, could just take stone and make button when needed. Yeah, and I think, well, yeah, could take stone. I'll have extra stuff, I'm sure. Starting to see why I like redstone over diamonds. I guess I still don't see why. Oh gosh. There. Okay. This is a visual thing here, guys, that I'm doing, so. Okay, we will put an extra thing of stone in there just to have it. I should probably actually take some cobblestone over and some spruce as well, because there are exterior parts of the raid farm that I want to add on to, because when I put in the current collection area, excuse me, I'll take my drink. You guys don't have to redeem it. When I put in the current collection method, it shows from the outside. I can make cobble from stone. Yeah, that too. Yeah. Okay, so the next item is just my eyes. Can't even read my own writing. 27 plus redstone dust. Not a problem. Gosh, when I made this list, I thought I would have to use both shulkers a lot, and apparently it's not a lot. What could be across? Could be all solid blocks. Okay, whatever. 8 item frames. That is so that, do I have the leather? I do. And I have 1 item frame. 2, you know, I'm always using item frames these days, so I'll take that many. That's to put on the chest to label what's going, sorting out through them. 2 droppers. Okay. Droppers. Okay, cobblestone, and I think I need to go close my husband's door. Be right back. Okay, yeah, it's his guy night over the phones and webcams and stuff. And he gets to talking pretty loud. So I close his door. Okay, so I'm making 2 droppers. 1, 2. Got those. Okay. And 1 observer. That's more droppers. Where's the observer? That's a dispenser. No, furnace. Where's the observer? Oh, no, that's furnace. Get excited. Okay, I don't know how to make an observer. Guess we'll look that up too. I've made these. I've made all these parts. Some of them not that long ago. Ah, that's what I'm missing now. AC kicked on and it's blowing dust. Oh wait, I didn't have one down here in my utility chest, did I? No, I have a dispenser, but not an observer, and I don't need a dispenser. Oh, when we did there was another raid tower outpost when we were out, and I boldly flew to the top of it, or flew to it, and got that. Just one. That's all I need. 1. Got it. Ajax says, cutter, not crafter. Okay, yeah, I knew it. I mean, that's what registered in my brain anyway, instead of the crafter. What the heck was that? Zelda 9872 gave me a follow. Thank you for the follow, Zelda. What the heck? All these noises, I don't know what the noises are. Oh, goodness. Not other than the follow, it doesn't show. So 2 things. Zelda says, oh, got sucked in ads dimension. Yeah, I guess ads are a thing. I guess when you first come in, you get ads regardless of if it's the top of the hour. Bacon! How's Bacon? Bacon wrote my song. Buzz Buzz. I still haven't gotten it added on here. I gotta figure that out. One of these days I'll take the time to do it. Anyway, how's Bacon today? And Zelda, how are you? And how did you find me? May I ask? Curiosity. Bacon says, doing well. How are you doing, lady? I'm doing okay. I might be new here, Zelda says. Yes, you are new. And you're very welcome to be here. Yeah. B is fine, I think. The usual B stuff, you know. I'm on the family realm, which is my daughter's family, their realm. I get to play on it. I've been playing on it a lot with my grandson, mostly lately. Daughter and granddaughter were both on it here a couple days ago, but mostly it's been my grandson and I. And there's my silver bees. That's a pack that, I guess you call it a pack, something like that, that Eric Bannister made for me to go with my name. I love them. And it's funny, when they first go into their nest, they almost look like hornets. They kind of get real skinny. It's got to fit through those little tiny holes in it. Yarn Beast, there she is. There's my daughter. Hey, I'm listening and watching as much as I can while I sand down a dresser. What fun. Yeah, add-on pack. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. McNugget, you just lay too many eggs. I need to make you... Oh, McNugget, would you like to live in one of the unoccupied houses up in the upper levels? No? Okay. I can't let talk tongue. Zelda says, "Oh my gosh, you have a grandson?" Yes. And he's old enough to be streaming too. And has. Ooh, we got friends outside. Oh yes. I'm well old enough to have technically I could even be old enough to have great grandchildren if I had started sooner and if my daughter had started sooner. But yeah. And I play Minecraft, you know, that kids game. I don't think I need a helmet, or not a leather one anyway. Goes into the trash can. Yeah, I'm getting sidetracked. That goes into the villager collection chest to get taken over to the villagers eventually. And I think I have everything that I need now for the item sorter, the Raid Farm item sorter. And I saw my husband poke his head through the door, but I think he left to go get food. It's that time of night. He gets the takeout food on Thursday nights because it's guy night, and I stream for a couple of hours, and then he leaves my dinner down on the counter, and then when stream's over, I go down and eat it. Sometimes it's warm, sometimes it needs to be reheated, and it's okay. I don't mind. I'm not that picky. Oh, those up there. I had chickens in. There's no chicken over here. And all I did was look up there at that. How did I get... Oh, no. Hang on. Hang on a sec. I don't have that blocked off. And I've had eggs. I've hatched eggs here in the storage room. And they like to come up here and go in there. That's kind of like over on Sakura's Mystery. See, I never noticed him in there. Never noticed that chicken in there, you little sneaky dude. Sakura's Mystery, I have a system set up in my basement like this for smelting stuff. And a lot of times I'll take the chest off and just put a shulker full of items on there, especially if I brought these things back from the raid farm and disenchanted them. And sometimes I haven't had anything on there. The chickens, for whatever reason, like to get on the hopper and lay their eggs right there. You would think that's their own personal nest. That is a thing. Secret chicken bawk. Yeah. Chicken. Chickens. Throw them out there, they become fox food. Not Fantastic Sherlock fox food, but Minecraft fox food. What was I doing? Oh, the only thing we still need is the honey. I need a total of 12 bottles. So we're getting there. We are getting there. So let me put some of this other nonsense away. Well, before I do that, I know. Oh, come on, stop crouching. I'll go out here and... Nah, it's not ready yet. I really need more. And frankly, one of the things... Slow Ride resubscribed. Hey, Slow Ride, how you doing? Slow Ride plays with me on Sakura's Mystery. He's one of my server mates, as is also my daughter. She also plays over there when she has time, which I forgot to mention. And yeah, which is this? This is the Silk Touch. I got sidetracked. I was gonna. They did it again. They did it again. I bet it's the zombies and whatever else comes down from up in the dark areas. There's some dark areas that I left intentionally dark, which I probably don't really need to leave dark anymore. But let's see, that side's melon, this side's pumpkin, because pumpkin's orange, so the stems are orange. That's one of the bedrock tweaks, if you're not familiar with it. Shoot. I guess I need to do that at the crafting table. Oops, nope, I could do it right there. I only need one. I probably had some in the house in the plant chest. Nope, nope, nope. B, you're doing it wrong. It's the wrong one. You needed the melon. Yep, go in the house. Go get it out of the house. Slow Ride says, about to hop on and see what someone so nicely left you. Aha. Zelda said, could be the Wandering Trader. Yeah, it could be the Wandering Trader or his llamas too. They like to come down and do funny things. For a while I was blaming my grandson because that water pool is out there and he likes to use his Riptide Trident to go places. And there were like 4 of both the melon and the pumpkin that were messed up. It's like, stop. So I may have to I could put like glass over the top of them, right? And that way they won't get messed up. Melon seeds. Only need one this time. The only reason I had the garden tool on me is because, oh, it needs to be mended. Is because I was mining down the mangrove trees that I keep wanting to call magnolia trees. I have to stop and think. I had several of them growing up here because I wanted the leaves, because they're still a little decorating and spawn proofing the grounds I want to do over by the raid farm. Right now we've only partially torched some of the outside areas. We haven't had any raiders spawn since we got the raid farm going, or since I blocked off the spawning points. I'm glad I learned how to do that. You better not have laid another egg. Silly chicken. What do we name this one? Nerve. See, you keep laying them. Anyway. The box of pointless. I don't need those. I don't use them. Totems. What did I come in here for? What did I come in here for? Zelda says, so I have started building farms underground and I chose to take over an outpost. The pillagers really want their house back. There are specific spawn points, and I can show you where those are now that I learned where they are, and they won't spawn anymore. Yeah. I have, for the two pillager outposts that I've turned into raid farms, one on Sakura and one here now on the family realm. I followed a tutorial by Silent Whisperer, and he gives instructions specifically on where peekaboo peekaboo peekaboo, that's funny. I can do that. I can do that. You don't even have to redeem that, and I will do that because that is a funny name. I will do it. Why did that take so long to stay there? Oh, the game. That's bacon. I gotta write this down before I forget it. Peekaboo. There went my anvil again. I have to make one. Good thing I made an iron farm. No! Come on. Can't I put that on him down there? There he is. Now he's got it. Maybe, yeah, there, okay, you have to hit him just right for him to see it. Okay. That's funny. Realms sometimes do unusual things like lags. Yeah. I was mining last night obviously down in the mines, duh. And it was like, there was like a 5-second delay. It was like a lag spike. And there were no farms running. There was nothing. Well, I don't think. Nothing that should have caused that. Zelda says, I'm a bedrock player and I have a realm and still I lag. Yeah. This is a realm with just 4 of us on it. Most of the time lately it's just been 2 of us, the grandson and I. Yeah. Name her Pecorina. Well, maybe if we have another one, we can do that. There is a name redemption, by the way, also. But that one, because Bacon created my song, I can do his for free. I just have to figure out how to get it on here so that I can run the whole thing like at the start of stream or like when I take a break or something. Be silver, be. And I'm not a singer, so don't ask me to. And I don't know what the grandson told me what he named him at the time. It isn't anything bad, but for some reason it still came out as all hashtags for Minecraft, and I don't remember now what it was. Okay, those could go in there. Oh. More honey. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. Are we halfway there yet, or is that only 5? Hydrate, Zelda says. I shall do that. Oh my gosh, 2 hours is almost up. Well, it actually is. And that water was good. Thank you, Zelda, for the redemption on that. The honey bottles. Oh, they're all still in my pocket. Yep, we're halfway there. So that's the only thing I need left over for the... I didn't show that when I went over to the raid farm. Did I go to the raid? I went to the raid farm, right? Yeah, right over here, right over the hill. I did that when I first got on. I've died a few times over here. One of the things I want to do too is, since we have the scaffolding Actually, what I should probably do, except it's harder to get off of them, is put in a bubble baiter. But what I was thinking of doing to help fix this up and prettify it is just put leaves around the base and then just run them all the way up, except, you know, leaving the locations where you get off at. Yeah, I hear ya. I don't need to use the sword, I just need to turn on the trident killer. And there they go. And then there's a hopper there. And sometimes I might have to put another hopper down here, and with a chest running back. I think I had to do that on Sakura too. There's a hopper there that feeds the chest. But it seems to me, because of the way, either that or even if I put a button, I'd have to block it off. I'm not sure why, I don't know. My brain is trying to process the functionality of these things, so it's questioning. Pecorino is also a good wine brand, if I remember. I don't drink, so I couldn't tell you. I know there's a Pecorino cheese, I think, right? Isn't that like kind of like Parmesan or something along those lines? Oh, that was the other thing grandson and I did. We took out this whole hillside back here. I mean, it was right up against the farm, and just made it stairs all the way back. Kind of just did a thing. But anyway, let's go down here in these last few minutes, and I'll show you what the collection system. This part I did myself. It doesn't separate. You know, there's no sorter aspect to this. It just dumps everything. I guess grandson cleared it out. He did some earlier today, I think, or yesterday, after I had cleaned it out, and he must have cleaned it out because there's none in there. But it fills this one first, then that one, you know, standard, if you're familiar with it. And down here, well, I wasn't ready to go down there yet, I guess. This is the one for the guys up on this level that were up here where I just was. And they fill, sometimes it hits there, but most of the time it hits down here. And then I take these and I put them up in a chest at the actual farm because, oops, I picked up the trident. I got to go throw that again. That's the only problem on this one. It seems to be a bigger problem on this one than it is on the one on Sakura. But there's already a whole double chest of totems. And, okay, he's put some of the stuff in here. And I told him just dump it in anything he didn't want. And I'll sort it out later. Because I just put these in last night. There's overflow there and more there. And we disenchant like the armor and stuff and the tools. And that's what these chests are for. Oh, we got an ad. Sorry, guys. Oh, I'll stop talking for a second because Zelda's probably in that ad, as well as anybody else that's not subscribed. Let's see, let me read back, make sure I'm not missing. Rod says I could sing it just this once. Oh my gosh, I'd sound equally as wonderful as Eric Bannister when he sings. But no, I'm not going to do karaoke. Jen says stretch. Yeah, I'll do that. You can use a copper golem. Well, now that's an idea. The copper chest, you can put the hoppers feeding into them too. And thanks for the redeem on that, Jen. Appreciate it. I haven't memorized the words to the song yet. I'll have to see if there's a way I can print them out. I wonder if I did. I couldn't sing it anyway. I'd be afraid to. Embarrassed. Risen Agni, welcome back. How are you today? Oops, what did I drop? On my floor. All right, that's a lot of chess. Now see, this here is not really a lot of chess. The one for the automatic sorter will be a lot more because there'll be 3 high, and let's see, there's 2 sides to it because it splits the non-stackables from the stackables. The one that Nope made for me that I will be attempting to replicate. And for those that don't know, when I say Nope, it's not that I'm saying no or nope. That is his name in game, is Nope. Nope Noel. He's one of my server mates, and oops, darn controller. Hang on a second. It's doing that again. So I don't know if it's the controller, if it's Minecraft, or what it is. For a long time, it had done it for a while, and then it stopped doing it, and now it's doing it again. But you know what? My son, he'll tell me when he gets home. He'll be home in 5 days. 5 days. My son gets home. See, and there's nothing. Oh yeah, there is something down here. I'm sorry, I forgot. This is where I put the smelter, and when I smelt all the stuff, of course we get all the iron. That came from a helmet from somewhere. I don't know if it was in here or not. But I use the banners burn. Crossbows, of course, burn, so there's plenty of fuel. Don't put the sticks in there. And this is where you put all the disenchanted stuff, so you can stand here and disenchant all the gear, the iron gear that the farm drops. And it's really kind of cool. But we got it set up with all the essentials. And so let's see, I don't think there specifically anything. What I need to figure out, the footprint of the sorting system, the floor footprint, is 10 by 12, and the height needed is 8. So, and this is the drop zone, the drop hole from up on the, I have a hopper there for the temporary sorting system. So if I didn't have that there, the drops from up at the raid farm would come all the way down and go all the way down through there, because I went all the way to the ground to make this portion, which kind of is the instructions in the tutorial. Oh yeah, I needed to throw the trident again, so I accidentally picked it up. I don't know how I could stop picking that up, because yeah, I'll have to look. I have to go on Sakura and see how I did it, because I don't pick it up very often on Sakura. If I need to still put in a couple more blocks here on the sides, maybe even out here, because it's usually this side that it gets picked up from. Maybe the case. Risen Agni says, I am late, but I showed up eventually. Yeah, you did. And you're doing well. And I'm doing well too. It's been a good day. The stream has gone really fast. We're right at the end of it. Yeah, Zelda again says it's bedrock. It is. We jokingly and lovingly say it's bug rock. But you know what? As my grandson says, Java has just as many bugs. He says if you go to the bug reporting place, yeah, Java, they've got them too. I'm going to sleep. And then I will have to see who's live out there. Oh, see all the friends we get over here still? Because it's not lit up. Oh, and there is an allay out there. We didn't have a golem, but we have one allay in the little cage. We've left him there. We haven't removed it. What else is out here? I didn't take you all the way up, did I? To show where the, you know what I want to do? Oh, it's up at the next level. I want to get some leaves, and I'll just kind of go around the side once I get up at the other top, the top. There's like 3 levels. There's the bottom level down there where the guys spawn and get the tridents used on them, and they drop the potions, which I keep here. I wanted the leaves. Then there is this level, which is the platform. I think it's supposed to be right somewhere around here where the supposed AFK spot is. I haven't noticed a difference. I stand pretty much anywhere and everywhere, and most of the time I stand right here, so that the drops, when they come down out of that chute right up there, they fall right here in the water and they get pushed over here and down the hole. But I still pick up the XP, and that way, if I don't necessarily want to hold my looting sword and my other tools need mending, I can do them while I'm running raids. And so let's go back all the way up to top, and I'll kind of show what some of this is. And yes, I did do redstone, but it's 100% according to the tutorial. The only thing I didn't do here, okay, there is a trident here, and that's the one that's killing everything. But there's an optional one that can be put in, where is it? It's like right here in this corner, using pistons and a trident somehow in this corner. I didn't put that in here. I don't remember if I put it in on the Sakura one, but we'll go out here a little bit and let you see what the inside is. So they spawn over there in that corner, or wherever it is they spawn in here, and you'll get everything except for the little guys that fly around. You don't get those because of the way the rest of the structure's been built. And the water from both sides, the back and that side, pushes them over here. And I don't know the mechanics necessarily to explain it of how it works. He does it in his tutorial. But somehow it drops them when the light is turned on down there, the glowstone, or glowstone? Yeah, whatever it is. You know what it is. Redstone lamp. I'll get it out. But there's a button here, and there's water here, and there's water there, and there's a cart that's there, and that's where the trident is over there, so they get killed. Now the Ravagers, excuse me, and their riders, the riders suffocate in those trapdoors section, and then the Ravagers burn in the lava. So that's how it all goes, and then everything kind of drops down into that water down there. And that's the farm. But yeah. What's that thing I was looking at? Oh, I guess it was it there? No, it was up there. Is there redstone up there? Yeah, that's why There's no leaves right there. It's because the redstone's running there. There we go. Okay, and that, my friends, is the raid farm. And now I need to find who I can raid out to. Let me recheck the last bit of chat here. How much emerald does the farm provide? Quite a bit. I couldn't tell you what the rates are. You get a fair amount. I mean, we definitely got enough to go over and trade with the villagers and stuff like that. And on Sakura, I've done it enough to where I sell them in our shopping district. And I'm trying to remember. I don't convert them to blocks for the shopping district, I don't think. I think I just leave them as emeralds, loose emeralds. It gives emeralds, glowstone dust, redstone dust, gunpowder, sticks. I'm trying to think what else it gives. Obviously the totems, enchanted books, all the iron armor you could ever imagine getting, which again can be disenchanted and smelted if you want to take the time, or you could just set it up with the burner and let it overflow and burn anything you don't want. I'm trying to think, was there something else? Seems like there's something else. It's whatever, like witches and these guys draw. Oh, the crossbows, of course. Hi, Flame. My kitty is here. She's making her presence known. She says, Mama. She says, Mama. Mama. Meow. That's my kitty. Uh-huh. Hang on a second. I'm looking for some stuffs. Yep, it's the kid. It's my, what did I say she is? 14-year-old senile, half-blind kitty that likes to meow, and she likes to play my alarm clock. And yeah, she's just so much fun. Uh-huh. Okay. Let me refresh that so I could see who actually is live. Oh, Blue Jay's live. He streams Minecraft, but he is streaming Java. Oh, I don't know if I've had the chance. Have I been able to raid him before? I don't remember. I think we're going to go to Blue Jay. Blue Jay. Love Blue Jay. He used to do the Bedrock Guide. Oops, I've got to do start raid /raid. I think it's /raid, right? Yeah. I'm so bad at this. Blue Jay. MC. There's no underbar under it, right? No. Yeah, got it. Anyway, everyone, thank you for being here, and I appreciate the resubs and everybody popping in, some that haven't been here for a while, some that are here every time. I love you all, and we will see you hopefully maybe tomorrow at 2 o'clock Pacific time, 5 o'clock Eastern time, and I hope you all have a very good evening. Cat, out of the way so I can push buttons. I don't want you to push the buttons because you always push the wrong buttons. So we'll go here as soon as it gives me the raid now button, and we'll be sending you over to Blue Jay. And y'all have a good night. Bye.